Hi everyone, it's Rachel here, and I'm back with my week 3 of my challenge. Roxy's, what is it called? I've forgotten what my challenge is called. Just a second. Oh, Roxy's weekly challenge. Now, it's number 3, week 3. Gosh, time flies. And my task today is to create a journal cover. Now, isn't that going to be difficult? So create a journal cover from, I'm doing Amazon packaging, but let's just say from packaging. Mine's Amazon packaging because I love these boxes. Not everybody has these. So if you don't have an Amazon box, you could use, a cereal box, or you could make a journal cover from, like cardboard from the back of a notepad, and then do your spine and all that sort of thing. But the nice thing about these is you can stitch through this. Well, my machine does, and it has this nice flap that goes over the edge. So my task today is not necessarily to decorate the cover, but to create it. So that means covering it all inside and out, possibly putting the pocket here, and then I'll decorate it during the week sometime. I think. I don't know when it will actually become a journal, but it's kind of handy to have some nice things on the go. And so this is one for you, Gail, because I watched your video, and you were saying you have lots of ephemera and you need to make some journals, so this is going to be a good one for you. So let's see if we can get it done in 45 minutes. If we can't, it's not the end of the world. I've started my timer and off we go. So I'm going to sit down. Oh God, oh sorry, I sat on something. I nearly fell off the chair. I've got a fright. Okay, I hope my glue's going to cooperate. So I've got my big brush today. I've done this type of, oh look at that, it's coming out a treat. I've done this type of cover before, and remember I used my little brush, and it was probably a little bit painful to watch. Probably quite painful many times. Now I'm gluing here, and I have not decided what I'm going to do, but we'll just glue anyway. Why don't we just glue, and that can be the video. No, I'm just joking. I'm going to get glue everywhere. I do have my wet towel. I am organized. Okay, so put some glue on there. I am going to stitch around, so I'm not too worried about it. And I thought I would use some of these nice papers, but I might use a full sheet here. Maybe I'll use this one. They're going to kind of be collage, and I want them to overhang. So I need to put some more. I want to overhang because I want to fold them around the corner. So that's going to be good there, I think. Oh no, I could come over a bit further. You know me. I've nominated myself the Bodgy Crafter because honestly, I do things in the most willy-nilly fashion. We don't want air bubbles, so make sure we've got glue under there. But if you don't like being, I'm not the crafter for the precise person. The precise person would just hate watching me do things because there's nothing precise about it. Okay, so that's it. And now this will get, some protective. I'm going to do a protective fixative on it. So I'm not worried about it being, printed on paper. Now, what we need to do here, we're going to get a few wrinkles, but I'm going to do stuff on top when I decide how I want to decorate it. So, well, I might not decorate it this week. It depends on what I decide I want to do. So just work on it a little bit. You will get a few crinkles because you're using wet glue. And this is actually, I probably should have printed some cardstock. This is just regular copy paper. But I'm not worried about it, as I said, because I'm going to spray it. So I think I'm just going to use some big sheets, and then there's going to be other things, so I'm not worried about them. Oh, we've already got a blockage here. Of course we do. There's obviously goobery bits. Stick you there. Come on, out you come. Need to overlap them. I love this type of messy crafting. Just do what you feel like. And as I said, this is what I'm doing. It's a good way to get a journal cover done. But, like some sort of recycled substrate, let's say. something that you're recycling. Because I mean, I love these. This particular size is pretty good. I like this box. Not everyone receives them, I don't think. Or not Amazon's. They're not the same everywhere. They don't. It depends. Sometimes you get the envelopey one. We'll do that one day as well, because they're fun. The envelopey packaging. Oops, now there you go. There's a boo-boo. I'm going to have to carefully take this off, and I've ripped off the paper because I was chitter-chattering, not paying attention to what I was doing, and I've got too much on one side and not on the other side. That's better, I think. So I'll have to, I may have to put a little bit more glue down there. I may not. And I like this really sort of, to me, this is really fun doing it fast like this, just not being too fussy. Oh, I just got my hand in the glue. So I'm just using PVA glue. I don't know if I said that. Mine's just a PVA glue, which I actually really like. Takes a little bit longer, I think, to dry than the one that everybody else has used. What's it called? I mean, this doesn't look like anything very exciting at the moment, but it will become exciting, I hope. Could be a total flop. Don't know. We don't know yet. Now, what colour would I like? Would I like that one? It's too similar. That one's not big enough. I don't want to have joins here for the height of it. I would prefer to have them go all the way. Now, what I'm thinking is that's going to fold around over there, so I think I might like this one. So I'm going to glue that one there. I'll just rip a little bit off. It doesn't, I mean, that's going to be covered, so it doesn't matter that I've got this lovely decal edge, but that's just the roller I've got near me at the moment. So let's get some glue down. Give it a shake. Give it a shaky shake. Okay, blockage again. I know there's goobers because I had that tub of PVA glue that I bought during the first lockdown, and unfortunately that it's nice because there's a lot of glue in there, but the thing that I don't like about having a tub of glue, and it was all I could get at the time, I wanted a good brand. I didn't want a, you know, bodgy brand, and it was all I could get on Amazon at the time because things were hard to come by. And so it was in the tub, and then the tub gets, you know, the bits around the rim become all crunchy. And when you open the lid, they drop into the glue. And so I haven't, you know, gone and fished them out. So I think they've poured into my, what's this called? You know, this sugar bell thing. And so occasionally they come up and they block my glue. So we have a large expanse of paper there, just make sure it's not sticky. And now we're going to do this bit. So I'll start here, and I need to go round, put some glue here. Oops. See, there's the goober. I can see it. Just a sec. Like, we have time for this. We really do. I'm just going to pull it out of the top of the glue. I hope I got it. Yay. Okay, we'll just put the lid back on. Well, that was silly, wasn't it? The glue, the lid just flew onto the floor. I don't know where it's gone now. So we'll just do this now. So I'm going to do these corners like I did them on I can't remember what. Fold them over like that. Although I didn't put any glue here. A little bit of glue there. I can just, a little bit on my brush. So just want to glue that down so you get the nice neat corners where you don't have the paper sticking out. I'm going to put some glue on there and on there for when I fold. And just grab some glue here just so they stick down. It's a very sloppy job. It's really a sloppy job for me. I'm not, you know, it's packaging. But the journal, I mean, I love the journal that I had made the one and only other time. I think I've only made one journal out of this packaging, but I absolutely loved it. It was an Italian journal. I think I must make another one of those. I really did enjoy that. And then I need to put some glue here a little bit. And then I can just turn it around. Hopefully I'm on screen because it's quite big. I zoomed out, like I didn't zoom out, but I went, you know, did normal. Normally I zoom it in one. Now you want to get it flush. You want it flush to the edge because otherwise you don't want it to rip or anything like that. So we're going to make sure it's flush. I don't think it was. Okay. And then I'll get this. This will be better. And stick it down. I'm faffing about a little bit, aren't I? Okay, and I put all that glue there, but that's going to dry. I actually needed to do this extremity before I did that. So that wasn't very clever. But you live and learn. You do live and learn. So, I'll put the glue here. And just put a little bit around here as well. I want it to stick down. Around my corner area. And because I'm using regular copy paper, I obviously don't have huge, you know, bit to turn over, but I think I've got enough. Pretty sure I've got enough. And I just, here, just push it down where the edge of the paper is. There. Now it does, it will curve a little bit, but I think the other one, I can't remember, it was quite a while ago, but the other one I did end up sort of, oh, I did make another one. I made another one when I did the 100-day project that I sent to my sister. So, yeah, no, they do curve a little bit, but they do sort of sort themselves out after time. A little bit of glue here and a little bit of glue there. So I'm about to fold that over on top of itself so it's not sticky. Okay. It's flush. Okay, good. Now, it may not appear to be too exciting. It won't be exciting until it gets decorated, but that will happen soon. Now, I'm just going to put a little bit more glue here just in case it's dried, because I'm not sure. I don't need too much. I do need a bit there and there. Okay, let's see what happens. And what you could do is you just put under some books for a period of time, and that would help it flatten out as well. Now I know in the Italian one that I did, someone told me that after a while it came off their packaging. So anyway, I'm using this glue. My one didn't come off. However, I did stitch around it though, because this is corrugated cardboard. It's not really thick or anything like that. So, I mean, it's thick, but it's not tough, if you know what I mean. So I have found that I can stitch through it. But I won't be stitching in the video because it's just not convenient. The sewing machine's on the other table. Not that it's very far away, but I can't, you know, you wouldn't be able to see. So you'd just be looking at my mat. Okay, and I would want it to dry before I did any stitching as well, because I've got quite a lot of glue here. So that's good. That's all glued down. Now, my next job is where I have my creases here and there, I'm going to put fabric there and there, because that strengthens them. And I'm just going to use, I've got here actually, it's just a antique, I don't know if it's antique or vintage, just a piece of fabric here. So I'm just going to, and all I do to measure it is I just put it there, and then put a snip, if these scissors will snip it like that. You could even have it overhanging and rip it. So that's going to be that one. Just get all those bits off. It's pretty fast to do this part of it. I don't want any of those bits there because I'm going to be then putting cardstock. So I'm going to put that there. And then I need another one here, because this is where the flap's going to fold over. And I probably could do a slightly narrower. I might do this one slightly narrower because I've got the edge that's at an angle like that. So what I'll do with this one is just tear off an amount, like so. And that will be glued on there, and it's not interfering with those edges there. So that's going to be good. So what I do to just sort of measure, where do I want to put my glue? I just put my, sort of center my fabric near the book, and then just sort of do my periphery, put the glue there. And then, so this is a good task for someone who's a beginner too, because it's a nice easy journal to make. And honestly, it is curving, as I said before, but don't worry about it, because you can stick it under a book and it will flatten out. So I'm just going to glue that down there. I don't even mind if that bit overhangs. Okay, now we'll do this one. So again, glue everywhere. This has literally taken a little more than 15 minutes so far, so that's pretty fast, isn't it? I mean, the hard bit is then when you start faffing about and deciding how do you want to decorate it and that sort of thing. That's what takes time. And also getting the blobbers out of your glue, that takes a bit of time. So how is everybody today? I haven't asked you that. How was your weekend? Hope it was good. Oh, here, it's oozing out. Just a sec. Got to grab it. Pull it out. Where did that piece of fabric go that I had? I had a strip. That would have been perfect. Got a bit of tissue. Oh, look, see? Big long one. Oh, big long one coming out. It's like a snake. Ooh. Well, that's going to be good. It's really going to come out now. Oh, wonderful. That was actually, I enjoyed pulling that out. Am I silly? I did enjoy it. It was quite satisfying. Oh, quite a few boobers there. Okay. Right. PVA sticks down everything very well. Fabrics, and it's indicated for so many different materials. That's why it's my preferred glue. Okay, so that's nice. So we've got our pressure points protected. And now we need to do the inside. Now this is going to be my up this way, and that's actually not stuck down. I didn't put enough glue there. Let's see. Okay, we still need the glue. Can't put the lid on because I can't find it. Okay, so now I need to grab, I've got a couple of, well, I don't want to use those. I had a couple of cardstocks, but I don't think I don't mind that one. That one will go there. So what I need to do is, I'm going to have one in the center. So this is my space here. So what I need to do is grab this. I'm going to get my cutter in a minute. I'm going to grab a pencil and mark where do I want to cut it. There. And that's where my first fold is, there. So we'll do that one. And I should mark, well, no, I'd cut that first. Just a sec. Got my big cutter. Would be so helpful if I could put my lid on my glue. Oh, I've got another lid. Just a minute. Oh, no, I don't. Oh, it might be over here just a sec. I'll put another lid on. Just so I don't get more of those long snaky things. Okay, so I'm going to trim this here. It moved. Oh well. Can't see where my thing is there. Trim that off. Okay. I'm going to trim. Oh, no, I don't like that bit there. Okay, and then I'm going to trim here. So that way I can measure the height. And we'll just double check here that it, so there's my creases, so that's going to be good. So it's nice if you've got a nice big expanse of fabric, so that way, you know, you can see a little bit of the fabric, you see, and it's not a problem. You don't have to be as precise. And I'm going to put my marking there and trim that off. Okay, so that's that. Put that over there. And then I need to choose another one. Maybe I'll glue that one on. The one at the front is going to, you might say, okay, well, you should use that one to measure the other piece. Like, it would fit there. But I want a slightly bigger piece. See, it's slightly bigger. You could put that there. It wouldn't be the end of the world. But I kind of prefer to have a slightly bigger piece. So I'm just going to get my glue magazine here, because I'm going to put my glue on my piece of paper because I don't want to, you know, I don't know what my size is exactly on my book. That's that. See if I can get those bits off there. Okay. I mean, this is cardstock. I don't think that you'd even notice those, but you never know. And I like these packagings because you can cover them in fabric and all kinds of things. So there's many options. Having a bit of an itch, just a minute. I'm just standing up so I can see where to put it. That's all right. Right, now let's get this. And I will be stitching around it, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to try and put a bit more under there. And there. And I might even put my pockets on, who knows. I said I would. I probably will. But I now have to go and rummage, if you don't mind. To go and rummage and find another piece of paper because I didn't like the one that I chose. Oh, I know what I've got. I've got here this one. Let's get. I've got this near, so I'll get one of these. I like that one. That's it. I'll use that one there. Goes well with that paper, doesn't it? It's a bit curvy. So I need to get this here. I can use that. It's going to be one that can, well, this will be one of my edges. And where's my pencil? Where art thee, pencil? Here we are. Marking there. And let's measure the height. We can measure here. Down there. Oh, I can't see my marking there. I cannot see it. Oh, there it is. Bigger marking. Hopefully I'll be able to see it. Okay, so I'll put this here. Grab my cutter. And there's my big marking. Trim it off. There. Okay. Just put that over there. And trim it off. Can't see for looking. That's it there. Okay, so we'll put that down on the ground. Get this, I'm just going to get a new piece of paper because that's all gluey, that one. Okay. Let's clean my fingers off because they've got glue everywhere and I don't want to dirty it. Right. What nuts? No. Oh, I forgot. Okay, could have had it over there a bit further, but it doesn't matter. Not the end of the world. So I will be stitching around there and around there, and that will ensure that nothing lifts off. See how we're going. Okay, now I'm not folding it yet because I don't want, that's all a bit wet there, but that's stuck down quite well now. And then I want, you'd think why would you bother, but I want a piece of cardstock here. So just a minute, let me see. Got my scraps here, so I couldn't find them. I'm thinking I like this one. I think I like that. Yeah. I'm not even going to audition anything. I'm just going to go with that one. So first thing I'll do is measure the height. There. And then my width is here. So cut the width. Sure. A mushy one.
It was, yeah.
A bit gross. Yeah. It's not nice. I'm making a journal cover.
Pretty.
It's my weekly challenge. My weekly challenge is making a journal cover.
Like the papers.
In 45 minutes.
Mummy, in the end, the reason that I turned my iPad on, it doesn't even work.
Oh.
Like, I wanted to download an app in it, but my iPad is such an old model that you can't download it on it.
Oh, well, it's a good thing you turned it on.
Yeah, but it's a bit sad. At least I fixed it up.
I'm going to
cut. If I want to watch YouTube videos in my bed, that's a bit of a bigger screen, but not my computer.
So I'm going to cut that. Now, what am I doing? I've got to flip it over, don't I? What have I done? Oh, which way does it go? Oh my goodness, I can't figure it out. What's wrong with me? I've got to turn it around that way. That's it. They probably don't match on the Amazon packaging, but anyway, we'll try our best. Okay, so that's going to glue there, and it should be right. If it weren't, I would just, oh, it's great. See, that's how you do it. A bit like you'd do a tag. And if it were like not quite right there, I would have trimmed just a little bit off there. Good. So, will I be able to, I'll just put those two bits, one on top of the other like that, and then I can do it. Some glue everywhere here. Someone's bashing upstairs, if you can hear that. It's the usual bashing. I mean, that's not a bad sound. I could hear the kids squealing with joy, so they must have been having some wild fun up there. I just, as I say, I can't imagine what it's like for the parents. That would drive me bananas, honestly. I know we drove my parents bananas, but we had a big garden. So we would just be sent outside or sent to our rooms or outside. Out you go. Nick off. We'd be nicking off. We would be. I mean, my mum did have 4, so can you imagine the hoorah? I think what was worse was when the fighting. The fighting was the worst. That's a worse sound than kids having fun. Okay, so that's my cover. I'll just give you, I don't want to fold it too much. I don't want to split my paper, although I probably put some lace down there anyway. So that's that. I'm just very carefully folding it up, and that's going to be, oh, I like that, you see? Look at that. Fun. Okay, so it doesn't look like much when you're doing it, but once it all comes together, then you know why. So now I need to think about what kind of pocket sort of thing am I going to have, situation am I going to have here, because that will be good to do, because then when I stitch around it, and I'll probably stitch around it before I do anything else, you know, before I put anything else on it, I'm going to stitch around it. So I'm not decorating the cover, as I said in this video, because that would just literally be impossible. Pocket. So I could have a cardstock pocket. You know, I could have a cardstock pocket, not that one. Let's just have a look in the cardstock. I'm thinking I might like to put, that's nice. I might like to put a sort of fabric pocket. These were stitched together. I quite like that. Oh, I quite like that. I think I'll put those, they were stitched together in the Franken paper style. That's not quite wide enough. What I'm going to do is put some fabric over there, but I won't do it in this video. That'll have to be another video. I'm thinking that anyway. That's the thought. Don't know what the actual reality will be, but that's the thought. There's some of that Tim Holtz. Well, the other option is, well, one can be that. I think I'll trim this one down. I can use my little trimmer for this. I'll trim this one down. I think I'll line it up. I think I like that bit. Do I like that bit more? No, I think I like the grungy. Right, I'm going to put lots of, it's probably going to be pretty much covered up with fabric anyway, so I'll trim that off. It's going to be my front pocket. I really do enjoy doing this sort of thing. Don't know if you noticed, but I do. I don't think I'll keep that. And I'm going to, that will be glued down there. I'll get my clear glue for that. And then when it's all dry, probably tomorrow, I will stitch around it. Do you have any, yeah, I had a film covering the opening of that one as well. I've just got goober glue. Whoa, oozing out. I've always put so much glue. It just comes out. It just really just A lot of it comes out. It's crooked. See, when you're standing up, you can see. It's a bit, I don't think it's perfect, but I might have stitched it crooked. Okay, so that's that there. I think that's going to be all right. Let me get this. And I have this bag of things here that I had forgotten about. It's got some, not that. See, that one like that, for example, the wider bit. I might even put something like that on there. Oh, I'd like that. And you have a double pocket. Yes, that's what we're going to do. So, where are my scissors? My fabric scissors. I don't want to tear it because it's pretty old. Could be fragile. You never know. I'll put that there. I do like that idea. Maybe that could, just a minute. What if I were to wrap that around there? Oh, I think I will. So, what I'll do, see how things, you don't have to plan everything straight away. You just do what comes to mind as you go, and you find as you go an idea will pop into your head. Sometimes it doesn't necessarily right away pop into your head, but most of the time it does. One idea always leads to another. I'm just going to put some glue there too, because it's going to go right around the corner, this one. I like that idea. Oops. It's very sticky. It's a thin old fabric. It's very sticky, so just put my towel here on my chair because I might need it again. I'm going to get my card. One of the best bits of advice I've ever had from you ladies. One of the ones that's really been the most, well, I get lots of great advice, actually, I should say that. Thank you very much. But also, one of the best bits was to use these, and some of you even sent them to me, which was fantastic. Because when it's really sticky, you just use your card, and then you don't, because you know your fingers they stick to it. Okay, so now I might just use this glue, a little bit of it over here. Just turn it over, probably off screen here. I'll put a bit of glue here to glue that down. And I'm going to spray it. It doesn't matter if I spray over this bit of fabric as well. That won't be such an issue. I'll probably I'll probably stitch it first before I spray it, and then I'll go and spray it. But not today, because it's wet. So that's cool. That's going to be a pocket there, and we've got a pocket there. I might put a little something there, I don't know. And then we're going to do our other pocket here. So or you can have a belly band there, or you could put like an envelope or something like that. You could have a belly band or envelope or another piece of fabric. Now I do have this lovely one that I bought a while ago. I don't know what else is in here. I forgot. I think I haven't been to an antique market forever. Oh, got that too. And I think I've just left everything in here and forgotten about it. I have. Oh, look at that. So, no antique markets on, so it's sad, isn't it? Let's just see what those are. I don't remember them. That's just a regular, I mean, it's old, but it's just a regular sort of lace. So, let me have a look. I get excited starting a new journal. I love that sort of stuff. I've got that there, don't I? So I don't need that again. I love this sort of stuff on the outside. I hoard this sort of thing, the big pieces. That sort of thing's nice for outside as well. Oh, I didn't remember any of these. Let's have a look. You can see I'm not in a hurry. Okay, so we'll move those, put those in the bag. So this sort of one, or you could have it there like that, which would be pretty. Or you could have it down the side, and it could be a side tuck, which would also be nice. I know I'm not going to be able to decide now. Oh, I can have this one. I like this one. Oh, it's quite narrow. I'd like it, if it were deeper, I'd like it more. I could have, just a minute, let's get on here. Let me just see what scrapbooking papers I have that I could attach it to. That could be a possibility. Oh, that's a big piece. That's like a double piece for a signature, so I don't want to use that. That's pretty. I don't want to, I wouldn't use the bird. Obviously, I'd cut that off. No. Okay, I think I'm going to use the lace. I think I've decided on the lace. So I'm going to just put the lace here. Now, just a minute. Could have the lace overhanging. No. I could fold it around the other side like I did the other one. Don't know if that will, maybe on one end. Maybe at the top. Okay, so I need to go about to there with my glue. And remember, this will all be stitched. This will be stitched when I stitch around my cardstock to make sure it all sticks. About there. Oopsie. Oh, got glue on the iPad. What a ding dong. That's the right way. Got no idea. I said I was going to have the top. I'm going to have a little bit coming down the bottom there. And we need to put a little bit of glue here. Okay. And that's a nice, that will be a nice flexible, generous pocket. Now, I think I'm going to have this come over here. Even though I don't know what I'm doing there yet, I am going to put that there. Or I could trim it off and use it for something else. No, I think I'll glue it there and just work with it. Whoops. Right, get the brush. So we've made a journal cover. I'll tell you how many, I've got 3 minutes left. I've got time to spare. Made a journal cover in a little over 40 minutes, but it's not complete, of course, but we've constructed it. It's constructed. Why am I using that glue? I need this glue. This one here, too many glues on offer. It's just confusing. Okay, should be right, and if it's not stuck properly, I can do it again afterwards. Okay, so I've got 2 minutes and 29 minutes left. I think I'll stop the clock. I'll just show you. Here we go. 29 seconds, I meant, not minutes. So I'll just turn it off. I'm going to wipe the glue off. Sorry, just got to wipe the glue off while I'm here. Otherwise it'll dry on there and then it won't come off. Okay. Right, so that is the cover. And it's made. Not decorated, but made. I like that. and then inside is like this. So there we go. I don't know when I'm going to make it into a journal or anything like that, but it was one of my things that I wanted to do. And I want to do more. I've got quite a bit of these collected up in a box to work on, but I do like using these. And I will spray it and then put it under a book for a bit, and then it will flatten. Nice. And the thing is, the papers are bigger than an A4, so you get to use big pages like these. I will stagger in there and you get to play with different size papers. So that might be another day, another weekly challenge is preparing all the pages. I don't know, that might not be part of the challenge. I don't know. I have to have a look at my list. So there we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. I certainly did. I had fun. I'm glad to have that done. And I'll see you again this week. I'll probably decorate the cover sometime this week, so you can look forward to that. I will look forward to that. I find that sort of thing fun. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you want to craft along with me, prepare your cover, and then we'll decorate it. So and thank you to everybody so much for whoever's joining in and doing videos and hashtagging me on Instagram. I love seeing what you're doing. And I haven't watched every video. I have them, the ones that I've found, I have them on my watch list. So when I get to them, I'll leave a comment and you'll know that I've watched it. So thank you so much, everyone, and have fun and have a good crafty week. Bye.